Hey everyone, this is Fi. I'm trying out some Reddit Feedback Friday games. Right now we're checking out Geobattle. This is apparently a omnidirectional shooter. I'm gonna go ahead and read the game page here real quick. Geobattle is an in-development game about shooting colorful enemies with colorful bullets, and a top-down fast-paced shooter that draws from the likes of Teleglitch and Nuclear Throne. Updates push daily, and with the feedback I've been getting, that's not going to stop anytime soon. I'm currently at 100 hours of total development time. I'm a solo developer, so progress will be constant but slow. Right now the game exists as more of an arena shooter while it's in development and basic gameplay features are being added. However, roguelite features are making their way into the game. This game supports a gamepad and it is recommended with one. Alright, we can do that. I do have the Xbox controller here, we can try it out. Don't always prefer that over keyboard and mouse for a omnidirectional shooter, but we're gonna give it a shot. So let's go ahead and get rid of this overlay. I haven't seen anything beyond this screen here. It looks like whoop! I clicked the mouse and it jumped me in. Oh wow. So not much time to breathe here. I don't know what the controls are or anything, unfortunately. So I'm kind of, oh, that looks like a chest of some sort. Alright, pause. It's always good to have a pause button. I'm gonna drop the volume down a little bit in the capture. The sound effects are actually very loud. Something I recommend is to kind of compare your game audio to other games you have on your computer or whatever, just to kind of see if everything is too loud or too quiet. When you get these minimalistic sounds that are kind of based on simple waveforms, which are generally like retro style sounds, you would say, they tend to get really loud if you want them to, which is kind of the nature of using simple waveforms for your sounds. So I just wanted to adjust my volume a bit here. Oh, we do have some controls. It looks like left stick, I assume. Is move, right stick aim, right trigger fire, left trigger dash. Y is switch. Ooh, I right clicked and it makes a noise. So there's a dash, a switch, a pickup. Just pause and select. So it unfortunately doesn't mention any keyboard and mouse controls. I actually do prefer WASD and mouse for these shooters usually. I'll go ahead and try it out with the gamepad here. Though it looks like I got into an options menu somehow. Looks like we're not even at the native resolution, so let's try and switch that. Oh, is it not going to give me the option? Oh, it's not giving me the option. Huh. Well, that's odd. Mouse lock. Freeze frames are on, screen flash on, screen shake on. So yeah, I don't know what the default resolution was or why it doesn't offer my... I don't even know if that function even works. Let's see, start. Alright, so I can aim with the... Oh gosh. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I don't have a lot of experience with using a controller for like twin stick style shooters. So I find it's actually really hard to aim by comparison to just using the mouse. With that in mind, I'm just gonna see if I can kind of figure out the keyboard and mouse controls. So there's a dash with the right mouse button, which apparently is what that sound effect was from in the menu there. And whoa, I just moved. It looked like I just dashed, but I didn't think I actually pushed the button to dash, so I don't know what happened there. It's like trying to see if there's a double tap or something. It just caused me to do that. That's weird. Maybe I got hit by something and it bumped me? I don't know. Just kind of experimenting at this point. So yeah, it's still doing the dash effect even though I'm dead, if I right click. Also, it would be nice if I could just hit spacebar or something to restart here. There doesn't appear to be a restart mechanic. So I guess I just go to quit? I don't know. Oh, we got a sound effect that got kind of stuck playing here. So we have dash, switch weapons, and pick up weapons. So I have to figure out what those keys are because it's not mentioned. I can still hear that sound. Oops. I'm not playing because I'm listening. So there's a lot to focus on at the same time, just because there's so many enemies. Did something just hit me, like, really fast? Must have been that laser guy. You gotta learn to look out for that, because you don't see it coming. It's just that kind of, green. Alright, so the text is running underneath everything, which isn't a great thing, because I can't read what that says. And that guy just rammed me from out of nowhere. I didn't like that, because I couldn't see him coming, really. Yellow blaster, so what about E? And then Q. Okay, so Q seems to... Alright, so there's different colors to denote what weapons you have. Oh, did I run out of ammo? Guess up here is showing your ammo. I don't really like the idea of having ammo. That just seems unfun to me. Alright. And yeah, see, I spawned with the green thing enabled and I don't have any ammo for it, so that's problematic. There's not... There's so little breathing room that I just... Oh, it's so annoying. It doesn't stop after you die. Alright, and that sound is annoying too. But yeah, there's so little breathing room that it's hard to just kind of take the time to wrap your head around the controls and everything. I'm kind of trying to analyze different things here, so... What I usually tend to do is... Ouch. I don't know what that is. Delta, more health drops, less ammo drops. So unfortunately, what I'm noticing happening is that with this being full screen and everything, sometimes when I look at one part of the screen, like an enemy will kind of pop up at some distant corner of the screen and like shoot at me, and I don't really notice until like I get hit. This guy actually shot before he, like, pretty much the instant after he got on screen, so that it wasn't really time to dodge that. Oops. Alright, so there are... Oh, there's a nice little mini-map in the top right. I didn't notice that before. So I got another one of these Delta things. More health drops, less ammo drops. Interesting. I don't even know if I want that. Alpha. Take more damage, do more damage. See, I don't know if that's a... If these, like, stack, or if they're... Enemies touching, you take damage. Yeah, these little modifier things that I'm picking up, there's not really any indication, like, of things that I have picked up already, for, like, on the HUD or anything. Don't know if they stack. Oh, I'm out of ammo for this weapon. I don't have another weapon. What the heck? Yeah, I don't have any. I have no weapon, so I can't attack. So yeah, that's not... It's not a lot of fun to run out of ammo here. This only... There's so many bullets. It's not it's not very dodgeable at this point. Alright, go ahead and quit again, I suppose. Yeah, I personally don't... Oh gosh, so many bullets. I don't care for the ammo mechanic in play here. One thing if it's like some kind of super weapon or something, but... Oh, that thing's alive. It's not always super clear to me what's alive and what's dead. They don't change in appearance that much. I don't like... Yeah, see it... Oh, there's a little dead end here. So if stuff just kind of appears on screen and is already attacking you without any warning, I find that pretty unfun, unfair-ish. Look at all these guys. Oh. If I'm looking all the way over here, I'm not really looking at myself. Fortunately. Might do better to sit back away from the screen a little further. See how that goes. Alright, so the mini-map, I can see the enemies. It's good to see where they are, so I don't have to go hunting them down, although they seem to kind of know where I am, for some reason. Alright, B to continue. Not sure why it's B. Heck. Oh, see this stuff, this bullets coming from the extremes of the screen as soon as I see enemies. I'm out of ammo. I have another gun, so I can't do anything. Alright. Well, yeah, so in this little narrow corridor, you don't get much in the way of visibility. Also, these ones that are shooting the lasers that have these big sweeping arcs. That's super annoying. It's kind of harder to see those coming. Jeez, they don't take any time to get on your butt. Ah! Darn. Alright. Let's try the next one. Probably should have searched around for chest or something. It looked like I ran into the back of that bullet. I don't know what the collision is like on those bullets, but I would expect that only like the front of them is going to damage you, right? Not the tail. Oh, that guy was alive. Alright, so that guy kind of instigated me with the fact that he kind of got stuck on top of me and hurt me over and over again. So that was kind of lame. So it is pretty exciting. I do think it feels a little kind of out of control most of the time. It is very hard to avoid damage consistently. Which I think kind of puts a damper on the fun, but it's certainly exciting, no doubt. That guy's already dead. It appears that when you kill shapes, there's a brief moment after they die that they can still there's still collision on them with your shots. So you end up wasting shots because they end up hitting the already dead enemies. That's what appears to be happening. Alright, so if they come a little, more one at a time, they're a lot easier to manage for sure. Alright, we got chests. I don't know if I want these. Take more damage, do more damage. I don't know. Yellow laser, I do want that because I don't have... Alright, so these little blips that you pick up are ammo, so that's good to know. Oh. Gosh, I don't like these little spaces you get stuck in. Alright. Oh, that's helpful. Oh, shoot. See, it's hard because I'm looking so much where I'm aiming that when it comes to, like, dodging, I have to bring my eyes all the way back over to my person before I can kind of wrap my head around how close I am to running into a bullet or something. Whoops, completely missed. Line up for me, line up for me. It is nice that the laser goes through dudes. Whoa. Oh, the ammo doesn't stay very long, apparently. Oh, I was looking up at the HUD, see? I was looking up at the HUD, I didn't even see that guy shooting at me. Alright. So yeah, getting a little better handle on everything. Ooh, jeez. So... Oh, shoot. There's a lot of dudes. The little rammy guys are pretty annoying because they take a while to kill. They're very persistent, and you can't focus on everything else because they're like right on top of you. Uh-oh, I'm gonna die. I'm about to die. Alright, so... Ah, it's annoying. You don't move super fast compared to the bullets and stuff, so the dodging is really important. That's annoying. There's no iframes in the dodge, apparently. Oh gosh, what is going on? I'm gonna die in there real fast. Oh, that was... for some reason, for a second, I thought those bullets were like... little pickups coming at me. Alright, we survived. Blue laser. I wonder why there's... I would expect the different colors to correspond to different weapons, but it seems like a weapon could be like any color. Apparently I have two different blue weapons, which means I can't actually tell what I have equipped at the moment. Or is it just... No, it's definitely two different weapons. But they both use the same ammo? Ah! So yeah, it's weird to me that you don't use the different colors to represent different weapons, because that seems like a missed opportunity. No. Shoot. I don't know how far these bullets will reach off screen. Oh, that guy's shooting at me off screen. That's not fun. Whoa, very close. Ah. Well, at the very least, you can take a lot of shots before dying. I don't... Generally, I mean, I kind of tend to consider that for a shoot 'em up. You need a lot of health. It's probably indicative of gameplay that could be tightened up more because, while I don't necessarily believe that you should have like a one-shot kill in this sort of game, just maintaining the ability to avoid damage consistently with skillful play is, in my opinion, always one of the most important goals you can have. I do think the bullets are a little fast. You definitely want to keep things exciting. I'm just noticing a lot of times I'm just barely not being able to dodge or avoid them fast enough. So you could consider making the travel speed of the bullets just a smidge slower. Alright, I have to look at the map here for a second. Certainly if there's only one enemy you're fighting at a time, it's just much easier to manage. I don't actually take more damage, do more damage. See, I'm not remembering what the effects of these are. It only mentions the name when you kind of walk up to them, so less ammo uses, less something health, I don't know. And I don't know what weapons I even have. I think I can only carry 2, right? They have like the blue shot and then yellow laser. Do I want like blue laser and blue phaser? Alright. I guess we're doing double laser for now. Oh, there's another guy still. I thought I was already done. Can't see you. Alright. Speed continue. Alright, I'm not seeing... Oh, it doesn't show enemies on the minimap unless it's like something else. I don't know if I want this. Oh, that's it. See especially with these shots that are like, that have high spread. Oh, I died fast. Alright, so yeah, these kind of shotgun spread attacks that come from the enemies, with the fact that you can't really reasonably weave between bullets and stuff like that. It's very difficult to dodge that because it has that spread. So even if you anticipate it and you try and move out of the way and use the dodge and whatever, it's really easy to still catch some of the bullets there. So yeah, I would definitely consider taking a look at the bullet speed. You could make the player move faster, but that might just be too hard to control, that sort of thing. In terms of my overall impressions of the game, I think it's pretty fun. I think there's just a lot of moments where it's just too hard to avoid damage consistently. So that's what I would focus on. I know that's a really tough sort of thing in this sort of game, especially if you want to make it intense and everything. But I do think it's fun, kind of while you feel in control of it, when it doesn't feel like it's spiraling out of control. It is fun to just move around and shoot dudes, and that's pretty true of games like this in general. I find these omnidirectional shooters, if they're made well, that just moving around and shooting dudes feels good. So it's got that going for it for sure. And it is very intense, which is both good and bad. It'd be nice to have little, I guess, more consistent moments where you can breathe a bit more. It seems like there's these long gaps sometimes between seeing enemies, and you might see like one at a time, but then in other cases you get like all of them in one blob coming at you, and that's like a completely different thing altogether, and that's very hard to deal with. So it's Pretty inconsistent in that way, but yeah, I mean, in general, it's fairly fun as it is, but I do think that there's room for polish for sure. So hopefully something in this video was useful to you. And for sure, if you have any questions or anything, just let me know, and I will definitely see you guys in the next video.